Leo, yeah, they got the big ego. When they make it look easy, kind of like a free throw. They never cheesy. Now they not eating Cheetos. They out here chilling with they dang people. They strong and they cocky. They might run up the steps like.
That's right. I'm talking about the Libra, man. That's the scales, yeah. Listen, you're going to make a lot of decisions, but you got to really put your mind in it, because if you don't, then you're not going to be winning, and people going to look at you like you sinning. That's right. You got to choose between good and the bad, but everything else is going to be in the bag, like the money that you're going to bring. Yeah, you're going to bring, man, get a ring. Woo! That's right. Romance is in your future. You gonna get married and shoot your shot with that model that you thought you could never get, but she gonna get got, or he, or whatever you are into. It's the sign. It's not what you bring, dude.
I don't sell drugs, okay?
All right, Mike Poole. Yeah, are you sure though? We all know he does. I took this man to Lions Tiger Squares, the Detroit pizza spot. My man flipped 2 bricks while we was eating a slice. I never seen that in my life. I was like, God damn, we just came from an improv show. Don't you turn it off, my guy?
So plan, get you a financial man.
Hey.
Get your finances while you can. Get your finances, then you dance. Flip a brick, flip 2. You know how you gon' do. I say bricks, I mean joke, because I joke the most. I don't got no drugs.
Hey.
I don't got hugs. But if you want cocaine, maybe I'm your main, but I only do that on the side. No, really, I don't. I just lied, because I do not sell drugs, mom. But if you're not my mom, I'm drugs.com. And if you're not my dad, well, some drugs you'll have, but I'm not a drug dealer. If you are the government, if you are just Bush, I don't sell no kush. If you want ganja, well, go get your ganja, because I got some ganja. No, I don't. I'm just kidding, y'all, because I don't sell no drugs. 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 But if you want them pills, you know that I'm selling. But if you want them pills, you know that I'm selling.
Have me a blast. No, get out. This is a BIPOC show. No white. Come on. What are you doing?
ICMTU, which is short for I Can't Make This Up, is a live comedy show hosted by AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. ICMTU brings people together from different backgrounds by sharing true stories that have happened in their lives. This episode shout out goes to every single Black owned business in New Jersey. All right. If you are a Black owned business and you are making steps forward and you are in the Garden State, keep on planting, baby. Keep on planting, because them seeds are going to turn into products. So keep on doing your thing. We here with you. All right. Every Black owned business, this shout out is for you. All right, everybody, it's about that time for your boy to show his face. All right, my guy, Big Willie Get Silly, all one word, all caps. Let's get it. Hey, what's good, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling? Woo! Boop, boop. Yeah. Noise. We acting like we in a sold out arena, baby. That's what we trying to do. I want your neighbors to be like, turn that shit down. Turn it. That's what we here for. All right. Yes. Woo, woo, woo. Welcome. All right. So before we really get into the things, I got to let everybody get a second to get situated, because I come in with a lot. So you just got to make sure y'all ready. Okay. So in the meantime, go get your drinks, go get your sips, go get your smokes, go get whatever it is that you need to feel comfortable. All right. So while you do that, I'm going to get ready as well. So enjoy this track right here by my guy Sos from the Third Siders. The track's called The Shits. Let's get it.
When shit goes wrong, a nigga trying to get right. All about this bread, a nigga can't lose sight. You can tell in they face, niggas hate on spite. Kick out and beat case, fuckers lose their life. We ain't with the shits. Watch your mouth when you fix your lips. I'm young as you, till the shit go click. We ain't with the shits. No, we ain't with the shits. We ain't with the shits. But to really talk about personally, them niggas took shot and Koosie. Where's the urgency? Back then, revenge was so certainty. Jim started doing nigga face surgery. Having niggas shit stitched like designers. When they in the mirror, them scars just a reminder. Watch you lip and put an eye on your mouth. These lame niggas spend time on what they lying about. Cuffing tricksters, glass shoes they picked up. Rolling chain lifters, marble like little Hitlers. Shit ain't a game for a spot, it's not twister. Feet ran the block so much, she got blisters. On the boy cookout, take or get took out. Library silence, a quiet taking the book out. Shh, please, you ain't a shooter, you more lookout. When shit get shaky, you niggas get all shook out. Goes wrong, a nigga trying to get right. All about this bread, a nigga can't lose sight. You can tell in they face, niggas hate on spite. Kick out and beat case, fuckers lose their life.
We ain't with the shits. Oh, we ain't with the shits. That's right, baby. And I can't make this up. We not with the shits. We keep it real here, baby. That's what it's about. Hey, all right. So everybody, I hope you on your way back from getting your sips, your snacks, your smokes, everything that starts with an S. Hope you take your shit, whatever it may be. Hope you're back. All right. Now, we got to remember, we got merch, baby. Laughter is always in style. And shout out to the Lit Verse. That's where I Can't Make This Up is being held right now. Make sure you follow, you subscribe, you do everything that you can to get the notifications. We're here once a week, every Thursday, and we also have other shows on the Lit Verse. So make sure that you follow and subscribe. Now it's time for us to get this thing started. So, my guy, Big Willie Get Silly, it's time that we get it going. You did.
You know I can't make this up. and I guess that's why we have fun here. You know we can't make this up. Music and I guess that's why we have fun here. Yeah, I can't make this up, baby. Ya tú sabes, coño, ahí lo fuimos.
Welcome to another episode of I Can't Make This Up. I'm your host, AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. You can find me at www.ajdunk.com. From there, you've got my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. It's all located at ajdunk.com. So once we're done here, you can make your way over there and you can see past episodes of guests that have come on to I Can't Make This Up and told ridiculous stories. And you know that we keep it real all the time. So even if the story, if I don't know what they're talking about, I tell you. And if I do know what they're talking about, I tell you. But I do not know the stories before people come on and they tell them, which is happening all the time. And they're all crazy stories. So make sure you go over there once you're done here at the Litverse. Make sure you follow, subscribe, all the above, and then make your way over there. Okay? So I gave everybody ample time to get situated. So if you situated, let me get something in the chat. Hit me with something. Let me know. We here. We good. All right. It is time now. My band, Salt Pepper Ketchup, featuring the vocals of Bodega Cat, have brought us in. So it's no other than to proceed. All right, we good. Okay, we good. Look at that. We good, y'all. We good. Now, I consider all my guests to be special. When they are taking the time out of their day to be on an episode of I Can't Make This Up, I have to consider them to be special. So, guest, if you would, when Big Willie Gets Silly, spell one word, all caps, brings you in, would you please introduce yourself?
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Taygo in the building. What's up? Under the yellowest light on earth. Can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you. It seems like you're a little dubbed, like it's catching up, so I can hear you, but it's like...
Good. As long as
but we hear. Yes, we hear. So, how you doing? Tell people a little bit about yourself.
What's up, guys? It's Taygo. People know me around as Super Taygo in the set. Nah, I just fuck around and post dumb shit. That's what everyone knows me for. Thanks for having me, bro. I really appreciate it. This is super fun. I love talking about myself because I'm a narcissist, so I'm into it. Also, I don't have any good stories except this one that I'm gonna say tonight. That's my only good story. I have nothing ever interesting has ever happened to me except this thing.
All right. Well, after tonight, you'll have two stories because you'll be able to talk about what happened after you told this story.
That's true.
I promise you that. Super Taygo. That's what we're doing. All right. So, everybody that's here, welcome my guests. Welcome my guests over there. Oh, sun is wild. Look like that. Look, somebody knows you. Okay. All right. We up here. So, I'm repping Jersey City. Where is it that you are repping?
Well, I got the TB hat on, bro. That's Tampa. That's 813. Okay. I don't know what you know about Tampa, bro, but Tampa's different. It's a different town. Now, I rep Tampa and I rep Brooklyn because I've been living here almost 8 years. Holy shit.
Oh,
so those are my spots.
So that's why you got the TB, Tampa and Brooklyn.
That's it.
Oh, Devil
Let's go.
Rays. Okay, all right. Hey.
Yeah, the vintage Devil Rays, bro. Also, Bucks in the playoffs for the first time in like 400 years, bro.
Oh,
fuck
Brady. Fuck Tom Brady.
Oh, I know. I hate him, bro. He's trash, bro. I hate him. I'm so bummed that they got to the playoffs with him. I fucking hate him, bro. Ugh.
Shit. Whatever. The Bucks that I remember is Warren Sapp, Mike Stott,
Keyshawn Johnson, Derek Brooks, Rondé Barber. Bro, that's the dream team. Warwick Dunn. Bro, that's the dream team.
I'm not a Bucks fan, but I remember the squad. I was like, okay.
Right, you're Jersey City, so you're Giants? Jets?
I will forever be a Cowboys fan.
Whoa.
But as of a couple years ago, I am not even an NFL fan. So
Okay, that's fair.
I stayed loyal to the team, but I'm not loyal to the sport. So
That's valid.
All right. So are you ready for me to explain to everybody what is about to happen?
Yes.
Okay, everybody, fasten your seatbelts. If you got one, buckle it up. If you're in a car seat, a booster seat, put it on. Look to your neighbor, ask him to make sure you good. What is about to happen here? Okay, my name is AJ Dunk. I'm the host of I Can't Make This Up. I invite all my guests here to share a true story that has happened in their life. Now, my guest today, Super Taygo, is going to tell a story that has happened that is so real. Now, I have not heard this story, so I'm going to hear it for the first time, just like everybody else. Now, while he is telling this story, feel free in the chat to type, comment. Because while you're commenting, I'm going to be listening to the story, and I'm also going to be making notes. Why is that? Because once he's done, I'm going to be asking questions. I'm going to be like, if he says that whatever it may be, I can't even think of that shit right now, then we're going to talk about it. If your in the chat, type your questions, put a couple question marks so we can see it. So when it's time to ask questions, if it relates to the story, I will ask. So if you want to say, hey, that painting on your wall, was it like all different colors and then you just mushed it around and made it brown? If that's your question, then you ask your question. If that relates to the story, we will ask it. Otherwise, we keep going. So, one thing I have to ask you, before you tell this story, do you pinky promise that it's true?
Bro, everything I tell you is 100% true. I promise you.
All right.
It's true.
All right. Super Taygo, if you would, please share this story that you cannot make up.
Okay. From kindergarten to 8th grade, I went to a private Catholic school in Tampa. Okay. So this private Catholic school had mad money. So every year they would put on a play, like a musical, where the kids would be, like a school musical. And every year it was fucking, it was in the gym, but they had money for costumes, sets, like real shit. Okay. So they really blew out the musicals. It wasn't some shitty thing. Okay. So 8th grade, the play that they choose is The Wizard of Oz. All right. And so I go and I, being the extrovert that I am, I try to audition for the Tin Man. I really wanted to be the Tin Man. I thought I could be good as him. But I got beat out because some girl was the daughter of the Spanish teacher. The daughter of the Spanish teacher got the part, who was younger than 2 years younger than me. But she got it because during her audition, she fucking roller skated, bro. She roller skated in her audition. And that's how she got it. And I was so pissed because the guys who were playing the Lion and the Scarecrow were two people in my class that were friends of mine. So I wanted to hang with them, but I got beat out. Anyway, they gave me the part of Uncle Henry. Okay? So they gave me the part of Uncle Henry. I'm sure you do not know who that is. But I had like 3 lines. Anyways, all right. So we do the play, and this play is like balls to the wall. Like, we're talking actual painted sets, like good ass costumes. We had a real dog playing Toto. One of the students donated her dog to be Toto. Okay. So the girl who's playing Dorothy, her name was Sophia. And she got the part because she could sing pretty well and she can act pretty well. She's like the only one in person in my class who could do both pretty well. So she got the part. She was pretty good. Okay. So we do the play and we crush. Bro, I nail it out there, bro. I'm like the best Uncle Henry ever. Everyone loves the play. It's the best play my school has done probably ever. Everyone loves it. We do like, I don't know, like 3 nights, right? You got to do the Thursday night, the Friday night, the Saturday night. Then Sunday matinee. The last show of the run.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here's the shit. Here we go.
Here's where the shit goes. So the play is a major success. And we get to the last show. And all the parents and everyone comes to the fucking gym to watch the show. All right. So we get to the Somewhere Over the Rainbow number, right? That's one of the earliest songs in the movie, if you remember, right? She sings that song early in the movie, right? Because she doesn't want to be in Kansas anymore. She's like, Kansas is whack. I'm done. And that's early. That's probably like 20 minutes in. Okay. So Sophia goes out with Toto and does her big Somewhere Over the Rainbow number. She crushes it. Does great. Nails it. All right. So she's wearing, obviously she's got her red slippers on and her whole outfit, right? You got to have the slippers on. So after she sings a song, she has to go off stage, and then I come on with my lantern, and I'm supposed to be like, Twister! I have to announce that there's a tornado coming, right? That's a pivotal moment. Okay. Yeah. So Sophia, Dorothy, she finishes her number Somewhere Over the Rainbow. She grabs Toto, and then she tries to shuffle off stage, but she trips on her ruby slipper and falls face first onto Toto on the gym floor. And she breaks the dog's neck on stage. So she falls onto the dog, and there's like a little like a yip, like a and everyone goes silent. And then she picks up the dog, and the dog's head is like, you know, rolling around like this. And so she holds the dog, and the dog's neck is clearly broken. And then she, like, you know, doesn't know what to do, so she runs off stage. All right. Dead silent in the audience, right? So she comes backstage. Now, the school that I went to was a Catholic private school. It was run by nuns, okay? So we had, like, nuns, like, trying to resuscitate this dog backstage. And this woman runs backstage from the audience, who's a vet, and is like trying to save this dog. But this dog, bro, is dead as fuck. This dog is so dead. Yeah, no, the dog is dead. The dog is super dead. So this is all happening backstage. And you know, I'm supposed to be the one to go on next. And so I'm backstage with my lantern, like, is it my cue? Like, what's up? The nun, Sister Colleen, this is after like 10 minutes of dead air. 10 minutes. And the audience is like getting restless, like something horrible's happening. The dog is fucking dead. Like, it's a whole thing. Everyone backstage doesn't know what's going on. Dorothy is crying her eyes out. The girl who donated her dog to the show, she's backstage. She's crying. And so Sister Colleen, the nun who was the director for the show, she comes up to me and she says, Taylor, the show must go on. So I go, bet, got you. I got you. So I come on with my lantern and I deliver the best line. I go up and I go, Twister! Yonder, there's a twister! Crush it, right? I had to get the show back on the rails, bro. It was my first time, like, performing kind of improv, to be honest, under pressure. So the show goes on, but everyone obviously knows what happens. And so they replaced Toto with a stuffed animal, a stuffed dog. And Toto was a live dog that was trained. So Toto in the play would run all over the place and do all sorts of shit. Like, it was impressive. So because Toto was dead, they had to legit dead ass throw the stuffed animal back and forth to each other because Toto would run on his own. Anyways, so the show goes on and we finish. And obviously, Sophia is mortified. I mean, obviously, you have to be after that because, of course, we're in 8th grade. So you're not going to be let off the hook for something like that in 8th grade. The rest of the year, everyone called her dog killer. like you killed that dog. Like, they were going in on her. Poor thing. Well, we're probably so traumatized from that. Okay, but that's the story. But here's the shitty part.
Oh, that's not the shitty part. You didn't hear
the shitty. Yeah, that was a tragic thing, and that sucked. Obviously, that sucks. The girl who donated her dog, Toto, that is now dead, her name is Miranda. And Miranda's kind of like a rich, like, prissy type, right? Like, she's kind of like, she lives on the rich part of town. You know, she's got wealthy parents. You know, she always has the nicest shit. She replaces her dog in like a week and has like a new dog and is acting like brand new about it. That shit was fucked up. Anyways, that's my story. That was my first serious acting experience, bro.
Yo, like, all right. So I saw that it was coming, and I always try to, like, when I see that the whole climax of the story is coming with my guess, I try to predict what's going to happen.
Okay.
100%, 95% of the time I'm wrong, and
Okay.
I was wrong on this one.
Okay, good.
But this is what I thought. I thought you were going to say, like, yeah, she fell, and then when she left the slipper there, and then I was going to fuck up your line. So I was like, oh, okay, so I'm going to do that.
I wish that happened. I wish that would happen. I could have done like prop work. Like, what? Dorothy? I could have done a whole thing. I could have got a laugh with that. I wish that would have happened. That would have been great. That would have been much better.
Oh my God. Yo.
Bro, that's 8th grade, man. That's an 8th grade play. Dog killed on stage in front of hundreds of people.
Oh my God. Yo, yes. After a dog was murdered. After. Emphasis on that.
Any actor, any serious theatrical actor will say, the show must go on, bro. I don't care what happens. The show must go on.
Now, I know that there had to be somebody that came a night before, like a Friday or Saturday night, and they were just like, oh my gosh, look at this dog. And they just went home and they told somebody. It was like, yo,
Definitely.
They have one more show and they have this dog in there. You have to come see this show.
I mean, bro, honestly, if you think about it, like, an 8th grade play is usually a piece of shit. This one had a fucking dog playing, like a real live dog playing Toto. That's a selling point. That's like, bro, these kids, they're fucking doing, and also, like, everyone was a pretty good actor. Like, I'll be honest, like, the Scarecrow, the lion, and even the fucking skater ass Tin Man, who I hate because she was whack. They all did a good job. Everyone did a really good job. So, you know, there was multiple viewers. There was like a return viewers.
That girl, yes, she is probably still in therapy.
Dude, I haven't seen her, when you never talk to like a person again in your entire life from like elementary school. I I would wager money that she's still kind of haunted by that horrible thing. She probably can laugh about it now, but she was fucked up because that followed her into high school too. I didn't go to high school with her, but I know that people called her that going into high school. You have to.
And it was quick. You were like, yeah, she fell on the dog and broke the dog's neck. They was, the dog is dead. I'm like, oh shit. Just like, it's just dead.
Bro, if you saw the dog's head flapping around, you would have said, this dog is dead, bro. This dog is dead.
Oh shit.
It was a small dog too. It was like one of those like pocket dogs, like a purse dog.
It's gotta fit in the little pouch for her to carry around on the yellow brick road.
That's why that spinal cord, done.
Somebody made the shoes too shiny and slippery.
They were not shoes. They were good props. That's why.
Oh my God.
Hate to see it, bro. You hate to see it.
Oh, and it was like, and they said it was like Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is like.
Oh yeah, like when Spider-Man like almost like got killed, like flying around. Yeah, no, truly, it was like that. Bro.
Now, I have to ask.
Okay.
I know everybody's wondering, who the fuck is Uncle Henry?
Okay. Yeah, I knew this question was coming. I was ready for this question. Okay. In white Wizard of Oz, in the white version of Wizard of Oz, in the Anglo-Saxon Wizard of Oz, Uncle Henry is Dorothy's uncle, okay? Who is like, I don't know, he's like the patriarch of the farm or some shit. He's like old and he like says shit like, you gotta stay with the farm. Like he says bullshit like that. And then at the end of the play, Uncle Henry and the aunt's name, I forget what her name is.
Call her Aunt May.
Yeah, like basically like Aunt May. When Dorothy wakes up from her dream and is like back in Kansas, Uncle Henry is there like, you sure gave us a scare, honey. Like, like we thought we lost you. Like he says shit like that, but he's like her father, essentially. It's a low roll. Okay, you don't have to make me feel bad about it. It's like the bottom of the barrel roll. I had like 3 lines, but I delivered those lines. I'll be honest.
You had more lines than people that were in the audience. So
that's true. That's true. I did.
Here's a great question. Did the nuns check in with y'all after? Like, how y'all doing?
I don't even remember the aftermath of it. I imagine, it's fucking Catholic school. So we probably did like a whole mass for that dumbass dog or some shit. Because we did a mass for fucking everything. Hold on, let me plug in my shit.
No.
Yeah, bro, we did a mass like every like couple weeks, and then the priest would come and like do the mass. It was, so we probably did a whole thing of like, let's do an Our Father for the dog. Like, okay, let's do a Hail Mary for the dog. We probably did that, but I don't remember the aftermath. What I remember specifically. Okay, so this is a throwback. That was 8th grade. In fourth grade, 4 years earlier, same school, same kids. 4 years earlier was 9/11. That was my 9/11, 4 years earlier, okay? Now, the week that 9/11 happened, I was in 4th grade, and Miranda, the girl who brought the dog, she brought a hamster to class that week. I don't know why. I don't remember why. She brought a hamster to class that week, okay? And then 9/11 happened. So in 8th grade, one of my friends, Mikey, was like, bro, Miranda, your animals are cursed, bro. Your animals, you caused 9/11. Your hamster caused 9/11. Your dog died on the fucking Wizard of Oz. Your animals are cursed, bro. You should not have pets. and that really pissed her off.
Yeah, it pissed her off so much that she got a new one a week later.
See, that's what pissed me off though. Like, she's that kind of girl where she was like, I have a new dog. Like, you know, I love my new dog. Didn't even mourn the first dog. Yeah, she was like that kind of like spoiled ass kind of girl.
She probably named that second dog Toto too.
Bro, that'd be hilarious if she did. That'd be dark. That'd be dark if she did.
Miranda,
I love that idea. I love that.
definitely cursed.
She's cursed, bro. Her hamster called 9/11. That's a fact.
What pet shop did Miranda go to during the Capitol event? Miranda probably got a bald eagle.
I haven't like kept track on either Miranda or Sophia, but Miranda was fine though, so she might be fine now. I kind of want to check in.
Miranda, look, the way things are looking, Miranda probably looks like a pet. She probably did the reverse, like, oh, she transformed into like something
She
like.
might have been that type of person who like peaks in high school. She might have been that type of person. I don't know because I didn't go to high school with her, but I should check. I should check in. I should check in on that.
No, you should not. No, you should not. Listen.
I want to see what her new pet is.
You do this after January 21st, then, okay? You wait.
Yeah,
Until.
that's a good idea.
See, look. Stay away from her, bro. Yes, stay away. Yes, we will keep track on her, not you.
Be careful, bro. Be careful. That's like Pet Cemetery shit.
Oh my god. Now, excuse me. When you delivered those lines after this 10-minute intermission, did you feel the energy just sucked out of the room, or like?
That's a good question. I mean, the energy was already like bad, like super gone by that point. So me coming out, I think the audience saw me coming out as like the dog is okay. Even though the dog was not okay, the audience was like, okay, the dog must be okay. So like, we'll keep going. So I brought the show back on the rails, bro. I saved the show.
Uncle Henry.
I saved the show with my 2 lines.
So when that stuffed animal came out, did people go, ooh, or like, what is?
Yeah, I mean the stuffed animal, like, you know, there was no, like, all the parts where people laughed at, all the lines earlier shows, there was no laugh lines in this show, right? It was more like, good job, you got through it. This was hard because everyone was so sad and traumatized, honestly.
Oh my god! There's no small roles, just dead dogs.
That's true. That's true. That's why Uncle Henry, pivotal role. See, you never know. I had a small role, but that role ended up being critical. Critical.
I'm surprised y'all didn't like. Well, now that we look back, it would have been nice if somebody would have just been like, "Oh, the house fell on the dog. It didn't just fall on the witch.
Yeah.
The witch. The house fell on the dog too, and then just cut the dog from the rest of the play."
We should improvise a justification, but like, you're right, we should have done that. But like, bro, I kid you not, the dog cues were complex. Like literally the dog like run from one character to another. Like this was like heavy shit. So like we couldn't even pull that off if we wanted to. Right? Like they couldn't improvise like that. No way.
What?
No way. These kids were bad.
Okay, so the stuffed animal that it was replaced with, what color was that one?
White. I remember specifically. And the dog was not white. The dog was like brown and gray, something like that. It was like, bro, it was like a dumbass like little stuffed animal with a stupid face this big. It might have been a dog. It might have been like a cat.
It might have been the Downy. It might have been the Downy bear.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. It could have been anything. Bro, that shit was crazy.
Oh, and there was another question. What was the play y'all did in 2001?
Oh shit, that's a good question. God, I don't know what was 2001, but I know we did The Wizard of Oz, we did The Sound of Music, and like the little kindergartners played like the Nazis. Like it was fucking crazy. Sound of Music. We did Guys and Dolls. Those three I remember. So one of them might have been fourth grade. Probably Sound of Music, to be honest. Probably Sound of Music.
In Tampa, right?
Yeah, this is Tampa.
Look at this. Boom. At the same time. Same minds. Same minds. You need to I was like, you could cross that T off your hat and just leave it a B. You might as well just change your name to Ego, Super Ego, like, cause man, like this is some shit.
Yeah, man, that shit was nuts. I can't believe that happened. Like that shit like you see on TV. Like it doesn't really happen. I think.
Oh, wait a minute. Was there somebody recording this?
There's probably footage of it somewhere. I've never seen it, but it's parents, bro. Parents are gonna record everything. There must be. I've never looked on YouTube for it. Maybe it's on YouTube. That'd be crazy. I'll look for it, bro, and I'll see if I'll send it to you if I find it.
Oh my gosh.
I've never thought to look for it, but it could be out there. It could be.
I hope so. Just to hear that. Ow! Who made a bigger sound, the dog or Dorothy when she fell?
It had to have been the dog, and the audience going like the audience groan probably. Like I don't even remember that much of that sound because it was so like crazy.
And you were prepping for your lines. You were like,
bro, I was ready. I was in the zone. Like I was zoned out. This is my shit. I'm gonna crush this line. I'm gonna get the award, and let's go. Best award.
You know what? I agree with this. Burn that tape. Find it.
I've been telling this story so many times. I want to see what actually happened. You know what I mean? Like when you see it, like it fills in all the gaps, and like you remember shit that you didn't remember. Like I want to see it. I want to.
Well, once you see it, then let us know. I don't want to see it, but I'll take.
I'll give you a warning. Like, yeah.
We'll get the updated version of the story then from different angles.
For sure. You got it, man.
Oh my God, yo, that's all right. That's all I wrote down. That's it. I thought it was gonna be something that the Tin Man fucked up. I was like, man. I was like, oh, so you're lucky because that could have been you.
Yeah, no, that's a different sub story of the whole Tin Man shit because that shit pissed me off, bro. She got the nepotism. Like it was so shitty. She roller skated. Get the fuck out of here, man. The Tin Man doesn't roller skate. Yeah, he can't move. How is he supposed to roller skate? Ugh. That bothered me so much, dude, because I was so nervous for that audition because I had to sing, and I'm not a good singer. Like, I can act pretty good, but singing, I can't do that. And so I have to sing. Well, what's a 10-minute song like? If the Heart song, whatever the Heart song is, I had to sing that in the audition, and I was terrified. But she comes in, rolls in with her fucking skate. But she only got it because her mom is the Spanish teacher. That's it.
Well, next time, try out for something with roller skates and where you're tell your mom to teach for a second.
No, I hate it. I'm so angry about that.
Yeah, he's the only one to tell a story where a living thing died, but he still thrived. He told you what he was. He said, I'm narcissistic from the beginning. He told us that. So he stuck true to it.
No, I thrive. Listen, in high school, then I got more into comedy and things. This was like my first taste, right? Like when you have an experience like that, you can only go up, right? Like that's the like That's the craziest shit that could happen to someone doing a musical, unless I was the person who killed the dog. But luckily, I wasn't.
Or
Thankfully, I wasn't.
or Toto killed Dorothy. Then we got a whole nother story.
That would be an interesting story for sure. But yeah, no, that from that point on, I got more into theatrical stuff.
Okay.
It's like after that, like nothing fucks me up. I could do whatever. I could do theater to a dead silent audience. Like, bro, you haven't even seen what I've seen.
Rest in peace, Toto. He had to sit through the rest of it from a different point of view. All right. So, woo! Thank you for that story, because boy, that's some shit. That's gonna be the new story that I tell people when they're like, "Hey, what's one of the wildest stories that you heard on your show?" Oh, I got you. Boom!
Bro.
Here it is.
Real talk. That's a story I pull out when I'm at the party experience. You know, when you're at a party or with people and everyone's telling crazy stories. I don't have any other crazy stories. That's all I got. If I'm trying to like impress a girl on a date, right? Like that's the story I tell. Even though they get bummed out because the dog died. Maybe it's not the best story for me to tell.
Just learn to tell them that later on. Like, yeah, and she fell on the dog. And then like maybe the second date be like,
the dog
died.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you again for telling that story. Crazy story. Crazy story. Oh man. So now that you've story, I'm gonna ask you, since the time that you've came on today to say goodbye, how would you like the people to remember you?
Okay. I want people to remember me as someone who can work under pressure and go with the flow. Because that became like my whole thing after that. That's what I want people to remember me by.
All right. You bring people back from the dead.
Yeah, I could save your show if it literally tanks so hard that a living creature dies. I could save it, bro.
Oh, all right. So before we say goodbye to you, are there any last words that you would like to leave with the people? If you need to plug anything or whatever it may be, now's your time.
You know, on Litverse, me and my brother, we write a lot of horror stuff, some scary stuff. Check out You Were Not Alone, The Nightmare Hour. On Halloween, we made an hour-long ASMR scary experience on the Litverse. It's on our website, Not Alone. That's NOTAL.ONE. If you like scary shit, that's what I want to plug.
All right. Well, thank you again. I appreciate it greatly for taking the time out of your day to do this and come on and share this story. I appreciate it greatly. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and stay away from people that fall.
Thanks for having me, bro. Appreciate it.
No doubt. Yo! Oh shit! Yo! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna get into what we learned today. Before I do, I gotta take a minute because oh my gosh! Yo! The dog is dead. Oh man. Okay. So before we get into what we have learned today, what I need from you is we're going to take a vote. Now, if you believe this story is true, let me get an all caps in the comments. Hit me with an all caps. If you do not believe this story, let me get a nah ho. All right. So again, if you think this story is true, let me get an all caps in the comments. And if you do not, let me get a nah ho. Okay. So, what have we learned today? We have learned that no matter how serious the situation is, the show must go on. People paid their money, they took their time out of their day, they drove to that gymnasium. People, they spent their money that they happened to have so graciously to build that set, to get those costumes, to get everything done for those people. So if a dog does not make it into the second act, the show still must go on. And we got in all caps. Yes, we did. Oh, nothing but caps. And your boy right here, AJ Dunk, is going to say that is all caps certified because I asked all the questions that I could. He's told the story so many times. You got to believe it. You got to. Now, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. I appreciate it greatly. Thanks to my guest, Super Taygo. Now, Super Ego, we're going to take that T off because Tampa is wild. Thank you for coming on and sharing that story that you cannot make up. I have my dog, Zip. He just came over here. And let me see if I can bring him in real quick. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. He not out it. He heard the story. He just had to come and check me. So thank you again to everybody that tuned in. Again, my name is AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. You can find me at www.ajdunk.com. From there, you got my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. It's all located at ajdunk.com. I've got past episodes of I Can't Make This Up located there. So make your way over there and you can see the stories that previous guests have told. Before you get out of here, make sure you follow the Litverse. We're going to be here next Thursday again with another guest. So make sure you get the alert so you're going to know when it's happening. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Twitch, wherever, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you may be watching. Again, my name is AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. Don't forget, laughter is always in style, and let them know, Mom.